I'm telling you now, yeah.
Every
Hey, when it
single
comes
wire
to the food
connection,
chain line,
like-
I'm gonna be one of the last ones there,
No,
man.
no,
You man,
I'm cool,
you man,
I'm
go
cool.
before me. That's all I do.
It's Where the Keys At. We're back in the house for your weekly dose of topical discussion. My name is Eli.
As you know, your boy tastes a tea with a glass of red.
Glass of red, yeah.
You know, Asho's
fruity.
here. Not on a red. We on the tea round here. Herbal tea round here.
Have you guys seen about Drake announcing this week that he's coming to London to take over Wireless Festival?
Yeah, I saw it, but then Vibes Cartel's there as well, isn't he?
He's
Burna
he's
Boy.
doing all 3 days.
Yeah.
So it's the first time an artist has ever done that. I've got it written down here. So he's doing day 1 with Party Next Door, day 2 with Drake and the Man Them, and then day 3 with Burna Boy and Vibes Cartel.
Yeah, I see that still.
So
It looks alright, the line up, to be fair. I'm not gonna lie.
it looks all right, yeah?
Day 3 sounds all right.
Yeah.
But here's my thing. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at Drake's situation. He's just had an album out and he's just lost a big battle. Most people think he's lost a big battle.
Yeah.
Does that sound like a desperate move to you? To try and regain relevance?
Well, you've heard his last tune that we talks about. He's not on war no more. He's on like love, and he's gone back to the vocal side of Drake. To be fair, that side of Drake sells, isn't it? Like, let's be real. The Drake who's the vocalist, the kind of commercial, not commercial, but you know the kind
It's
of
pop.
yeah,
isn't it?
pop. He's
Yeah,
pop.
yeah.
Like
That's
the guy
exactly
who
what he is
people
now.
love the Drake for that, and I think maybe that's another move to probably keep him back on his side because I think at the moment he got buried, isn't it?
I think he's
it's
just desperate. I think it's desperation.
Yeah, it's resurrection, isn't it?
He's trying to have a
I don't know. I think it's just Drake. I think he would have done that even if he didn't lose the battle.
Well, you think if he was on top, he would do that?
I think he still would have done that because
We would need to.
Could you see
I think Drake
Jay-Z
would have
do
done
that?
Jay-Z
Or
wouldn't
Kanye do that?
Jay-Z ain't doing that.
because people who know they're on top ain't doing that?
But Jay-Z, you know Jay-Z wouldn't do that. Something like this, I think Drake would.
But-
Drake
okay.
want to be the first one to do this, the first one to do that. It's just. I think it's that.
I think
for
it's a
him.
desperate move because let's be real. Like, as much as Jay-Z's probably made more money probably than Drake, I don't know if Jay-Z's been as big as Drake.
Nah.
He's
Nah.
as big
commercially,
as Drake,
no.
not commercially. So,
Nowhere near.
So I don't think Drake needs to do that, but I think he needs to do that for his career. Like at the moment, bro, like Super Bowl is probably the biggest thing in America anyway. Let's be real.
Yeah, in the States.
So that kind of killed him.
And that was the biggest Super Bowl ever,
Yeah.
viewership wise.
Yeah, and subliminal messages, what came in there was like crazy. And like, not be funny, Drake's been murdered for the last 6 months, isn't he? Let's be real. For the last 6 months, he's been murdered. Like, he's not, like, even in his hometown, people are booing him. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. So I feel like he's got to do something to go back on town. If he comes to the UK, like, Drake would demand him.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. You got to forget, like, Drake is not American, is he? So he feels like, I think he feels like he's been exiled from America. Americans are not on his side. He's going to come to London.
Yep.
He's going to try and get like the black grime scene about the Man Them. You know, that's going to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
Skepta and all them.
Yeah, of
Gets
course.
them
He's going to try and
Of
bring
course.
them in
Yeah.
and then get some credit. He's always chased clout. With Jamaicans, he's done that.
Yeah.
Started
I
spitting
just-
patois and all that.
It's just Drake. We all know that. Like, what is there different? Like, I can't see any different. That's what Drake does. Drake's been doing this for how many years? We acted like Drake has not been doing it. I understand the fact that he's doing 3 days and this is like, it's not something that he would do. But everything else that he's doing within that is what he would do.
But have
He
you
would-
even known him to headline or try to do something like 3 days?
No, that's what I'm
Drake
saying.
is the main man.
This is what I'm
at
saying.
One headline.
That's
Like,
the
to do
only
all three.
That's the only
desperation.
difference there. But he would have done songs with the Man Them, which he done before. He's done a song with Bashman artists. What? He's signed bloody Popcorn to.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
he's always been that kind of guy. He likes to corner every single market.
I feel like he does things to try and... I feel like he tries to borrow a bit of what you've got. Do you know what I mean?
does.
He's not signing you because... Just because he wants you to
Nah,
be
because
big.
he wants some of what
He wants a bit of what
100%.
you've got.
Yeah.
And to me, Drake is just like this kind of weird Canadian kid who's not really from that kind of culture, and he just tries to find ways into the culture.
He's a businessman as well, don't he?
And he's a
That's
business-
exactly what it is. He knows how to make money and how to be on a global stage and be global everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Jay's not doing that. Kendrick's not doing that. J. Cole's not doing that. These guys are not doing that. They're on a different kind of wave and when they're with their music. Whereas Drake, he's always been that way.
Does it attract you then? That fakeness, or do you prefer the realness? Car.
Is it fake? Do you think Drake's fake?
Fake as hell.
I want to say I
Fake as
want to
hell.
call Drake fake. I just
Nah, he's
think Drake
fake,
is Drake. That's just how Drake is. He just wants to be on top for as long as he can stay on
I think
top.
he's confused.
I
I
think
think he's fake.
I'll tell you why, yeah. When he first come out, you remember when he first come out, before that album with that first mixtape, and he was sounding like he was rapping like a backpack rapper.
Yep.
Then he went on like the trap stuff, the R&B stuff, the Bashman stuff. I wouldn't say fake's probably not an accurate word.
That's
I think
exactly
he's...
that.
I don't think he really has a centre. Do you know
Mixed
most
race
rappers-
syndrome.
That's so cold.
Don't know
so
where they
cold.
are.
That's
I'm
so
black, I'm
cold.
white. I'm black, I'm white.
Do you know what I mean? I think there's a bit of that too.
I
And the fact that he's Canadian as well, he wants to be American, and he wants to be
Yeah.
gangster,
He's
and he's
lost.
from the suburbs, and
He's lost.
he lost that battle, and he's back. But listen, talking about Jay-Z,
Okay.
Yeah.
actually, it was a good weekend. Actually, I'll put it on here.
It's a great week, bro.
Jigga Man's free, yeah. Okay, so the official news is the case against Jay-Z by Tony Bubsy has been dropped.
That one is.
Yeah,
That one has.
the lawsuit that alleged sexual misconduct against Jay-Z and Puffy, they gave notice to say they've voluntarily dismissed that, which means with prejudice, which means it can't be brought up again.
Yeah.
Which means really he believed that whatever case he had wasn't really a case in the first place.
Is Puffy innocent?
I ain't talking about Puff. I'm talking about Jay.
We're talking about Hove.
What do you think about that?
Huh?
What do you think?
What do you think about that case?
About what case?
You're one of the first people I thought of when Jay-Z got free. I thought, yeah.
You know already he's gonna be.
He was
fucked
hating
up.
straight away.
Yeah,
T-Roy
straight
was
away.
like, he's always been. Always.
He's always
And,
been like that.
Everyone started saying that stuff.
Nah, to be fair,
Did
like
you truly believe he had done that?
yeah, and I don't think it stops there. Scandalous is your closet, you know what I mean? I think like it's gonna be to a point where one thing starts and there's a whole kind of world's gonna open up in it. Like I really feel like yeah, we'll see it. But there's power in it. Money. There's power, and there's certain. I don't know. Innit? Like I'm not there. Man's not my boy like that, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Do
of
you know what I
course.
mean?
We don't definitively
the same
know.
as Diddy stuff. Like, bro, Kanye's saying free Diddy. Like, it's my boy.
Kanye's
Like,
crazy though, isn't
is he?
Yes.
But that was your boy, bro. You love Kanye back in the
I
day.
do. But it's like, I know he's crazy though.
But why is he crazy?
Since his mum died, bro.
But
2008, that's when
is he
switched.
crazy, or is he now actually spitting the truth and now outing people and people don't want to hear it?
Nah,
and he sounds crazy.
I think he has some truth behind what he's saying, but then he has some. I think he's damn bipolar, bro. Because this man, 1 minute
Yeah,
he's.
he said that as well.
See, there you go. So like 1 minute he's okay, and 1 minute he's just that. It's this. He's like that, isn't he? 1 minute you get okay Kanye, next minute you get madman Kanye, then you come back to this Kanye. Kanye just Kanye, bro. When a man is when he show you what he is, that's what it is. I can't. Do you know what I mean? It's like
Do you think we're programmed to be suspicious of powerful black men,
that's exactly what we are.
even as black people? Because when it happened with Jay-Z and Kanye and Puff, all the black media outlets were ripping them up, quick. T-Roy was like, I knew they were guilty.
Straight away.
And I sometimes think, don't you have to give
They
them...
are.
It's crazy though. How come we're so quick to do that? Well, because they got money.
No.
And what is it?
I don't think black people can put in a place of power without the say so. I don't think you can get to a place, in my experiences and what I know, to get to a certain place of a high level, there has to be some sort of cliche, bruv. Like, we've got to let you go there. Like, okay, yeah, you can have this much power, but if you cross the line and think that you're bigger than me,
Like they did with Diddy, yeah?
that do with Diddy, then it's game over. We'll put you back in your place. The same as they done with like Bill Cosby. Like, brother, we want to build like
R.
we want
Kelly.
to take your land, and put oil here and build this here. If you're not doing it, man says no. Okay, yeah, cool. You're done for this.
So are you saying that Jay didn't necessarily do anything and they're finding things or putting things on him?
I feel he may have had to do certain things to a certain level
Right.
in order to fit somewhere. But I'm not saying that he wasn't doing what other people were doing, but I feel like there's people who have got more power than him will say, okay, cool, yeah, now we got you. That's
How did he get away with it then? Because
has he
Puff
got-
ain't getting away.
How's he got away with it? Though?
With that one, yeah,
Yeah,
completely.
that's done.
And I don't think there's...
But I don't think that was that. I don't think that is the big.
That one sounded... This is the funny thing. That one sounded dodgy from the start and people were scared to challenge the person who accused him because they didn't
Yeah.
want to look bad for that.
Yeah.
So instead of saying neutral, all of the outlets just went
straight on
anti-Jay.
Jay, yeah.
I saw things
But I
on
don't
my
think
timeline like...
Yeah, but I don't think he was that. I don't see. For me, I don't think that was that bad. I thought who's always going to bust that case.
Yeah.
God, everything that was that weren't like that wasn't put out there like how Diddy was put out there or how R. Kelly put out there, like where they're trying to sabotage man.
Yeah,
like I think in order to bring someone down like him, it's got to be something bigger than that. But you man are Hoven, yeah. But what if man gets done? If man gets done for some madness, you man gonna look back at this and think, rah.
No, I'm never.
I'll support him, my man.
Never.
You might have supported him, though.
Never.
Right,
I supported him.
Of
And the
course.
thing is, when you go back on yourself, like listening to artists that have been done now, you don't go, oh no, why did I do that? I support
And
you.
you
Like,
out there trying to say, I'm still playing R. Kelly. I'm still
you
playing
said
Diddy.
that just last week.
You said that just exactly that.
No. I said, that I'd probably pick one of his tunes.
Yeah, because you support him.
But I've always said I didn't agree with what he done.
Yeah.
We don't agree with what he done.
Yeah, we didn't say we agree with what people accuse Jay-Z of either. We're just saying we support him.
Yeah.
New album coming 2025.
hope.
I think. What are the odds on that? He needs to bring one out.
I don't know.
He should use a 2-pack title like All Eyes on Me or something like that.
He's washed, man. He ain't bringing that back. He done.
Man said washed, you know. His
washed.
last album was a classic.
He's washed.
I think rappers do kill himself a little bit. If you look back onto they're using lyrics against him. We go back to the 90s, and some of the things they say about women and clubs and parties and what they do, and just that whole hustler bad boy
mentality
image comes back on you, and that's why it's easier to get us because it's more believable because people are going like, oh yeah, you said that, you must be doing that. Whereas there are other people like the Playboy man.
Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner ain't rapping about what he's doing, so people are like not necessarily thinking that.
This man's married a girl that's 18, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
so we set ourselves up. When I say we, I mean hip hoppers. All right. In this week's news, also Irv Gotti sadly passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, Irv Gotti, Ja Rule fame, Irv Gotti, Jay-Z fame,
DMX.
Irv Gotti, DMX fame,
yeah.
Irv Gotti. But bigger than that, and rest in peace to Irv Gotti, and you know, whether you liked him musically or not, it just made me start thinking about health a lot more.
Yeah.
Because we talked about this recently. He was 53
All the time we
or
talk about this.
54.
Yeah.
And he died. You know what he died of? Diabetes.
Yeah.
Weren't managing his diabetes.
Yeah, but we got people that's our age, just like, you know what I mean, that's passed away. Which is
younger.
Which is, yeah, and younger, which is mad when you think about it.
Diabetes kills us, man. It might be our diet, but it might be something else we're predisposed to as well.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because this is the long history of it, isn't it? Like they always go, yeah, because you have too much salt or too much spicy food or too much seasoning.
Can't be just that.
Can't just be that.
Can't be just that. And living in America, you ain't got no hope, man. I found out, like, so I'm pre-diabetic. The world should know I'm pre-diabetic. These lot probably are. They just ain't got tested yet.
No, we ain't.
But
High blood pressure though.
high blood pressure, yeah?
Yeah, but high blood pressure.
And I wore one of those patches to look at my glucose levels, and then I realised, right, like little things make my blood glucose go so high. So at this age, I decided to do something about it and just control what I eat. Just imagine if you're a millionaire and everyone says yes to you all the time, and you can eat what you want when you want.
Yeah, but if you are a millionaire, you have your own private chef, so you should be able to control your diet better. You would think, yeah,
We can manage it.
yeah, 100%. You should.
You know what I mean? He is though.
Yeah,
He was big, wasn't he?
Yeah, he should. He should.
But
have.
towards the end of his time, he was quite slim though.
Yeah, but I think that's when he got sick because he got
Yeah,
proper
because
slim,
then he
didn't he?
just
Yeah,
slimmed
really
down,
slim.
Yeah,
innit?
Yeah, because he was a big guy before, wasn't he?
yeah.
So what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do to like maintain your health? Like from when we get to what are the keys?
For me,
to,
there's so much you can do. For me, the key thing right now is sugar intake, carbohydrate intake. I had to be honest. You know when you say, like I'm talking to the doctor, like I don't do that and I don't understand why I'm like that. And then when you actually take stock, and that's the patch made me take stock, I realised I'm eating sweets on the way home from work every day. Like sweets as well, like the American candy. Lunchtime I'm having
sugar.
donut, I'm having sausage roll. Every
like,
day.
just one.
Breakfast I'm having like cereal that we eat is like sweets. Do you know what I mean? So every day is just
Sugar.
pam, to the point that I'm getting pain in my arms and kind of dizzy and stuff.
Wow.
So for me, it's just diet.
Yeah. Diet's key, man. It is key. And the thing is, we love our sweetness, we love our luxuries and that, but it has to come to a point where you go,
gotta have a
okay,
balance.
hold on, let's just do this. Even if you like fast or detox for a certain amount of time,
Which is what I do.
you've got to maintain it because the good shit is always the bad shit. Let's be real.
Man,
let's be
it
real.
always is.
All the addictive stuff, the good shit that you want is always the bad shit.
The horrible shit is the best shit. Like,
Yeah,
it's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
But you like it. You juice and you love that.
Oh yeah, I love it. I haven't juiced in a minute. I need to start doing that. At the minute, I'm doing like 1 day on, 1 day off. So eat 1 day, 1 day I don't eat.
I don't think juice is that bad. It's the right stuff. Like, there's certain fruits and certain juices that you need to, for hydration or to take certain metals in your body and that kind of stuff. So I think if it's the right stuff, it's all right in it. But
Juicing, health.
Yeah.
Exercise is a massive thing as well. People don't realize that, you got to try and get in as much exercise as you can during the week, man. Like,
All this stuff is boring.
It's boring, but it's essential.
So boring. Like when you're 20, who cares about eating right? Who cares about... Try
Exercise.
telling your kids to exercise, mind you.
Yeah.
Some kids do.
yeah, I think.
Yeah.
But that's a mindset. Like gyms, like a popular thing now, isn't it?
For us,
having a certain physique, having
Yeah.
a certain body is the in thing,
Yeah.
and I think that's good. But also, you also have to eat right in order to have that as well. I think
That's more important.
these kids think they can just eat as much as they want, bulk up, or what they're gonna do. That's not the way forward. Like you've got to do it in the right way.
yeah.
54, man.
In our 20s, it was so easy, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
because we was active. Like, you got to think, probably 6 out of 7 days, I was either playing football or doing something active. I was not sitting down.
And your metabolism was probably
Constantly,
better as well,
yeah,
wasn't
rapid.
Yeah.
So you just burn everything quick.
Yeah.
But now our age,
It's harder
we
to
got
lose weight.
work. Everyone's got work. They come home, they're tired, and then that's where you got to push yourself.
Yeah.
To say, I need to go to the gym.
You can
or
say
I
it's
need
harder
do
to
this.
lose weight and maintain muscle.
Yeah,
and that kind of stuff. You gotta
100%
do
muscle
more.
mass, and
You got to do more.
supplements you got to use to try and build this, and it's a lot more when you get to
It's long.
When you get to our age, man. It's so long, but it's worth it when you do it.
Okay, let's have a little fun. So
Okay.
we're going to play a little game. I'm just going to say some things and you can just say fact or cap. I know we're old in here. Cap means a lie in young people's language. Yeah, not a
Yeah,
non-truth.
we know. We
Yeah.
ain't that old. Damn.
I only worked that out a little while back. So, fact or cap? AI robots are going to replace people in the home in 10 years' time, like partners, cleaners,
Cap.
babysitters.
10 years.
Cap.
10 years.
Facts.
You think cap? Yeah. What?
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah.
Everything we see is telling us it's coming. Surely.
Yeah.
Not 10 years.
100%.
Not 10 years.
In 10 years, yeah.
Cap.
I see that happen in 10 years for sure.
Would you have an AI assistant in your house?
I know you
like
would.
a humanoid.
I know you would.
You wouldn't.
You and Delsa, you would. Delsa, you would.
Oh, you said that too, did you?
Yeah, Delsa,
And
you
what
would.
were you
You
saying?
niggas be fucking robots and shit soon, bro. Fuck that.
What
Nah,
are you
I
saying?
definitely ain't doing
These
that.
niggas
That's
will. These
crazy,
niggas
bro.
will. These niggas will.
Even Delsa
These
like,
niggas Dells will be.
Hey, listen.
Even Dells will be.
What am I saying? I'm
Yeah.
saying if I could afford it, yeah, cool. I'll do
Yeah,
it.
you trust it.
I don't trust it, but if I could
But you're
afford
going to
it.
have it in your house then.
But Eli, you're gonna have that. You're still gonna have that in the back of your mind. Just watching High Robot.
Exactly. There you
Just
go,
make that
Sean.
shit
There
go
you
in
go.
the back of your
There you
mind,
go.
like
There you go.
ooh.
There you go.
So it's a 50-50 for me.
I ain't having it.
To me, the downside is if you don't have it, yeah, and you can afford it, the people who are in your class, let's call it, can afford it and they get it, you're behind.
Behind them what?
Because,
In that class.
okay, so say, for example, yeah, you're going to have less time than the people who are in the same class as you. They'll say, like, they're going to go and do an extra hour of work because they'll just get the robot to do the dishes or the robot to cut the lawn or the robot to clean the car or the robot to... Do you know what I mean? The little
The
things that take up
efficiency
bits of
with
your
that
time,
is gonna be so
you're going
much
to be a
better.
less efficient person.
My job is a 9 to 5, so if I just 9 to 5, I got that time to wash my car or not do my car. Like it's
You
what it
ain't
is.
gonna want to do that in the winter, bruv. No, but I didn't want to go out there and wash no car.
And I pay Robert to clean it for me, though, innit?
It's the same...
But then you
I'm
got-
not into this robot thing, brother. In my yard, innit? Like, I'm into this thing.
I
bro.
do think you're the majority. I'm saying like,
the iRobot thing is yeah, not for me, bruv.
but again, I don't watch films and think
Like,
this is real life.
No, nor do I. But then I think you're going to be irrelevant because the robot will taking your job.
And yours too, though.
No.
And I'll just have one working for me.
But that's the difference. That's the difference. Is like I think that there's going to be like Amazon, for instance, now.
They're gonna be electricians too. And
No,
you
they
think
won't.
that your job's
No, they won't.
safe?
They-
You don't think these robots
I'm telling you now, yeah.
Yeah, they
that
can. Definitely.
definitely
when it
take your job.
when it comes to trades, they were the last people to take jobs from.
10 years time.
No, bro. Like, if it's a delivery job, like at the moment, Amazon, yeah, they've got like driverless lorries. They've got people packing, stacking stuff in warehouse. You think these
Yeah.
robots are gonna be doing what I'm doing? They're not doing
Listen,
that right now.
you got to look at the advances.
I'm looking.
that
I'm,
are
look, I'm looking at advances now. Yeah.
there. Do you know the last hurdle
these
for these
robots not doing
robots is the fine motor skills?
Yeah.
And they've basically almost got
Yeah.
the thing to fine
Yeah,
motor. When they got
but-
that, you're done.
Yeah, but they ain't got that yet though.
But
they
T-Roy,
can
10 years in computer
sit
science.
in the classroom and go, oh yeah, to answer the question, they go, yeah, by the way, the music, this is, they can do that. They can't do much shit right now, man.
No, listen,
These men are
listen.
climbing ladders right now
In
and
10
that,
years.
and these men are testing, do this kind of stuff. They're not doing it right
I
now.
agree that the robots-
So I'm saying, if you got a trade,
Yeah.
I ain't tested like robots. Yeah, you can have kinetic things, but they haven't got feelings like I've got feelings. Like they ain't got that kind of stuff. So when it comes to like feeling certain things and certain cables and feeling this and feeling that, they're not gonna be able to feel that natural stuff.
They don't need to
bruv.
do that.
Of course
they
you
don't,
do.
They don't need to feel that. They just need to know the mechanics of how it works.
No,
Look at us humans under threat,
It's
boy.
not. It's not how it works. It's not how it works.
Here's the
that's all.
thing, right?
If you got like, I know if I feel a certain cable, for instance, yeah, if that's corroded or that's whatever, I can feel that.
Yeah.
You haven't got a natural sense.
Yeah, but they're gonna be even more intelligent where they can even just see the actual
Okay.
layout.
Listen,
every
that's-
single layout,
that's
every
what
single
you- that's what
wire
you're
in
thinking.
there.
I'm telling you now, yeah.
Every
When it
single
comes to
wire
the food
connection,
chain line,
like-
I'm gonna be one of the last ones there,
No,
man.
no,
You man,
I'm cool,
you man
I'm
go
cool.
before me. That's all I do, innit?
Listen, I agree with
Eli's going
T-Roy.
before
You
us
man
because the
before me.
teacher.
My job is the first to go. And I
for
agree with
sure.
T-Roy, but what T-Roy's not seeing is the bigger picture. So, yes.
I'm seeing
in
the
this-
picture.
No, you're not. Listen, in the scheme of things, yeah, your job is going to be one of the last saved, yeah?
Yeah.
But if that's only 10 years difference between my job and your job, and you zoom out on your lifetime,
I'm not zooming out.
your shit's done. It's
I'm
already-
not
it's already done.
zooming out. I've got 10 years longer than you.
Well, that's fine. But when it comes to the detection, like you're talking about human feel and all that,
I'm talking-
robots, if you think about AI robots, they already have worked out other ways to achieve what we achieve. Like they might not achieve it
Have
through
they?
sense
But-
and
yeah, but how-
smell
yeah,
and
but-
feel. But when a robot does like maths, that ain't like writing out an equation, is it? It found another way to get to that.
Who created
solution.
AI? AI didn't create AI. And
No.
AI didn't create
But
us.
AI is like a fire, yeah? Like, you don't look at a wildfire and say who gone and set all this fire. This is someone just sparked it and that shit just grew.
It's just
And that's what
gross.
AI is.
But it's the same as humanity, isn't it? Surely.
It is, and that's why AI is the next humanity, brother. And that's why I'm having
They're
one in
gonna
my
take
house
over.
working for me to wash my
I'm
clothes.
not having that, bro.
All right.
Also, what happened to our robot? Yeah, the robot's got bust up, bro, at the end, bro. They got bust up.
They did.
Sonny's like, nah. Everything got shut down. You know what I mean? That's what AI's not taking over.
All right. Gym culture is just as toxic as diet culture. Cap or fact?
Damn, I think
Gym
it's a bit of
culture.
both, man.
Fact.
Yeah.
Fact.
Why did you say that?
Everyone's on it now, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's like, bro, I'll go to the gym and I'm seeing people like, gym's not even like, it's not fact. It's, I guess the whole ethics of gym has probably fell off, but
That's exactly that.
it's massive now. Like, I'm going to the gym, I've seen people putting like tripods and cameras and taking pictures and doing all this kind of
little
madness.
workout shit,
Like,
it's
it's an image thing now. It's not even, bro. I see these girls wearing some way.
Listen, when
You
I
know
used to
what I
go
mean? It's
gym,
crazy.
when we were younger, 20s, early 20s, I used to just, my whole thing was, I'm just going to wear something that I don't wear no more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
To the gym,
yeah,
as long
yeah.
as it's
Yep,
loose.
all
Yeah.
goes, yeah.
Yes, like I'm seeing people in, not just girls, but full makeup.
Full
Cool makeup,
outfit as well,
hot
everything,
pants,
yeah.
crop tops, little bras,
Yeah,
Bluetooth.
yeah.
Like, I think, rah, like,
But now you're toxic because you're in the gym looking at someone.
crazy. It's
and
crazy.
Then you see the little camera looking at you, and then they post you
bro,
online.
I see people pull up. I've seen people take over whole stations with just their camera iPod. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, brother, well, you take the whole like
I've seen that.
fitness, you do classes and that, or the mats and that.
Yeah.
You got the whole team where you're filming, like, and you're not even doing nothing. Like, it's just for image thing, a status thing.
And
It's
another
crazy.
thing, it's just like a social gathering place as well. Because
Yeah.
you see them go there and they're like, nobody using a machine. They're chatting for a good half an hour, 40
Yeah, it's mad.
minutes.
It's mad.
And you're like, brother,
Yeah, it's
like,
mad.
can I use a machine now? We've got 2 more sets to go. Brother, you're chatting, brother.
Chatting.
You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
chat for
Like,
last half an hour.
They're like this. You know, you're waiting for a machine, and someone's
Yeah.
just.
Yeah.
And you look over
Strolling,
your shoulder
yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah,
and
it's
you're
long.
like, Yo,
Yeah, it's long.
Are they
Strolling,
having
bro.
a breather? But okay, snitching is only bad if you're part of the game. Otherwise, it's just common sense. Fact or cap?
Cap.
Cap, yes.
So if you're nothing to do with the crime, nothing to do with crime, then you still can't snitch.
Listen, you know the code.
You know the code, man.
No, you're not
man
part
know
of the code though, surely.
What?
I'm part of the code, bro.
But if you're not involved,
What the matter?
You know
It's not
the
my
code.
business, man.
You know the
Can't
code.
people business, isn't it?
You know the
Let
code.
people business
You
alone,
get
man.
me? Leave people business alone. You know the tune, right?
Yeah, man. Nah, I'm not into that, man.
Listen, that's been drilling our head from picnic.
Yeah.
For
So
real.
yeah, that ain't coming out of my head, brother. No way.
Not me.
And
surely that's destructive at some point though.
It is, of course it is. It's like it's the same as how I look at. You remember? You know, we all got pride, yeah. So we all pride. And you remember that J. Cole come out of the tune, Pride is the Devil. When you listen to that tune, that's so factual what he's talking about, because pride can be the devil, because you stand on whatever your pride is, and that can work. And
full.
do you know what I mean? Yeah. You can switch up on you.
But I'm not getting people business in it.
Yeah, same. I'm not doing that.
I ain't saying I'm a snitch. I just asked the question.
Yeah, so what you do is
But if I was faced with the situation
You snitching.
and I'm not involved, like
snitching.
there's situations on the real that you might have to say, yo, this person did it.
You snitching.
If something happened to one of my kids, this person did it. Were you telling me no? I ain't getting my own revenge. I ain't Superman.
That's
What? That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm saying I ain't snitching, innit?
I ain't snitching.
And if it comes to my kids and that, then you know how I roll, innit?
Yeah, that's
Two guys to walk.
that's the whole street crepe thing. I ain't never had that.
No,
Do you
it's
know
not-
what
it's
I
not about street
mean?
crepe
And
thing,
at
bruv.
what age does that wear off? Like you can't be that man when
that
you're
doesn't
7.
wear
It's not a
off.
street cred thing. Like, listen, are you trusting the police to deal with the situation, like, accordingly? How am I
going to deal with it? What am I going to do? What resources that I have, really?
I don't know. I'm not saying what you could do with it. I'm
just telling you what we ain't doing.
I'm just saying straight, like, if someone does something to my youths and that, or whatever happens, or my friends or whatever, I'm not running the police to sort that shit out.
I can't.
I know what I have to do.
Eli,
yeah, but
I don't like
you
you.
don't-
You used to
you're
get
not
beat for
us,
telling
you're not
on
us.
and
You're
telling
not
on your
us.
family, telling on my cousin I get beat, bro. Don't snitch.
But I'm saying this,
Yeah.
if something happens to your family, your wife, or your kids, or whatever that's happening, and it gets to that point, you won't be thinking about, I'm going to get the police. You want to be that person now, but certain situations bring a different type of character
Blood
from you.
boy, you know, it's a different side
like,
come
in the
out.
day, if you walk down the street and someone box your kid in the face, you're just gonna walk past the person and you're like,
I know.
you hit my kid, I'm gonna go call the police. You're swinging.
All right, let me put something to
You're
you.
swinging,
Yeah,
bro.
you
Put
What?
something to you. Can you not just do both?
What? Snitch?
Tell the police and get your revenge. Or solve it. Try and solve it and try and get them to solve
I
it.
didn't see what happened.
Listen, if I'm walking down the street, with my youth, or walking down the street and I see some person box my kid in the face or something, some adult on my face, I'm not pulling my kid away and then calling the police, innit? It's not that time.
Yeah.
And you ain't doing it either.
No. You're not even thinking.
You're not thinking like that.
pumping out that
You're
pressure.
doing what you got to do.
Yeah.
Like, there's levels to certain things in that, but yeah. I'm just throwing something out there,
Ooh.
I watched a podcast called No Behavior. Yeah? They said, if you took your side chick, out to a restaurant, and you have a wife, kids, and live with this person, and then you saw your best friends, like your dog, his girl, out with the next man, and she came over to you and said, yo, I won't tell your wife, your baby mother, whatever, that you're out with a side chick. If you don't tell your boy, tell the next man, what would you do?
It's kind of like contradict what we said about no
Snitching.
snitching.
Exactly. So what?
So would you
So
snitch? Would you tell your boy that I saw your girl out with the next man, knowing that she's gonna turn your wife, your baby mother, etc., that you was out with a side chick, or would you keep it a secret?
Aswell's not snitching, so we know what he's doing. You're not snitching, so I know what you're doing. Yeah?
Is it snitching?
Yeah, of course it is.
Telling your best friend?
Tell it. It don't matter who you tell, does it?
I wouldn't be out with a side chick anyway, so I'm telling my boy.
That's exactly. Segue.
But no, it's a sticky one, isn't it? It is a very sticky one because you could destroy your marriage, your kids' lives, all that kind of stuff, or you could just to help your boy out.
Brother, you shouldn't have put yourself in that position in the first place.
Yeah, it's a bad
The
one.
question is, who are you willing to lose, isn't it, really? That's the big question.
Yeah.
Your friend or your girl? So,
That is the question.
that's a tough one, man. Like, it's a tough one. Like, if you
Imagine
think
that's
about,
your boy from your
you live with the girl, he said,
5
yeah?
years old.
Live with her,
You live with the
she's your
girl,
wife.
yeah? I don't live with the guy, first of all, so I ain't losing my home if the guy goes back, yeah? You probably got a joint bank account with this girl. Probably got kids with this girl.
That's
No
your
prenup.
boy.
Probably got business with this
No
girl.
prenup.
That's your
No prenup with this
bonafide
girl.
brethren though. Bonafide brethren.
So what have you got to lose on one side? And you know what? Are you more likely to be able to regain your girl or your friend? after it all goes down.
It's sticky, bro.
It's sticky.
It's a very sticky situation.
Listen,
And you probably got 5 seconds. What do you decide?
I'm not sure
I
what
wouldn't
I'd
be
do.
in that. I wouldn't be in that position in the first place. But
That goes without saying.
But if that was to happen, that's us. I got to, if that's your bony fire brethren. Now I can't hold these things against for my brethren.
Anyway, peace out, people. From where the keys at, boys.
What would you do in that situation? Let us know.
We'll see you soon.
Peace.
Yeah.